Good evening, everyone. My voice is clear. My voice is clear. My voice is clear and my screen is clear. Good evening, everyone. My voice is clear. Yes, okay. So this is your task 3 class. Okay. So first of all, I'll give you the description of your task 3 class, which is the in turn will learn about the SQL joins such as inner join, left join, right join, full join, and cross join. Okay, and your responsibility in this to create tables. You have to define a table structure using the create table statement, and you have to specify columns and their data types. Second is to insert values. You have to add records to the tables using the insert into statement. And third is your use joins to retrieve data. Okay, you have to combine data from multiple tables using join clauses. Okay, so this is your description of your task. So till now you all know how to create a table and how to insert values into it. Okay, so now if we click, yes, so this is the online compiler I'm going to use here. Okay, yes, so you know how to create a table first, and yes, so you know, just wait for a sec. Okay, so till now you know how to create a table and how to insert values into it. Okay, so this is what I've created two tables. Okay, first is my create table employees. This is employees table, and its column names are employee ID, which is int data type. Second is employee name, which is varchar data type. Okay, and third is department ID, which is in the int data type. Then comes the second table, which is department table, and it is containing the two column, which is department ID and second is department name. Okay, and first department ID is containing in data type, second is containing varchar data type. Okay, and how to insert values? This is your, I showed you two methods. Okay, but suggest you that this method is appropriate, more appropriate. Okay, and more, and it is easy. Okay, so this by using insert into and values function, you can insert values to your table. So this is your first values of your first table, which is insert into employees table. You have mentioned the employee ID, employee name, department ID here, and these are the values that I've added in this. Okay, and this is, these values are for second table, which is department, and these are the two column, which is department ID, department name, and these are two values in your second table. Okay, now we're going to do the joins part. Okay, so first of all we'll do the inner join. Okay, first of all we'll do the inner join query now. Okay, so here I'm going to select employee table, employees table. Okay, then dot employee name, employee name, comma, department, departments, then dot department name, then is from, and again that employees table, and I'm using the inner join here, and on, then comes the employees table, then dot department ID equals to department ID. Okay, so this is your first syntax, first query of your inner join. Okay, so basically what is inner join? Inner join is a function that you have to use to combine the two tables on the basis of their common values. Okay, so on the basis of the common columns name you can join your two tables. Okay, so here I selected the employees. I selected the employee name from the employees table. Okay, so here is your syntax, which is employees dot employee name. Okay, employee name, this one. Then I selected the departments from the department's name. Okay, this column. I've selected the department name from the department column, and from employees table. Okay, it will show you the employees table, the common from the employees table. Then inner join means it will give you the answer which is common in both the tables. Okay, so inner join department, this department on, see, from employees, it says that employee from employees inner join department means employee and department, please inner join these two tables. Okay, so this statement tells you that on on employee dot department id means employee dot department id should be equal to departments dot department id. So these department id is the column to both the tables. Okay, so after running this, just wait for a second. Okay, so after running this, these three names are occur, which is John Doe and Jane Smith and Michael Johnson. Okay, so John Doe, Jane Smith, and Michael Johnson. These three are the names. Okay, in your employees table. Okay, so these employees table name and these are in department name too. So these three values are here. Okay, which is John Doe, Jane Smith, and Michael Johnson. So these are the common value names that occur here because of the inner join query. Okay, now we'll see our next query, which is left join query. Okay, so for left join query, I'm going to select employees dot employee name, then department, then department's name. Yes, from the table employees, from the table employees, left join, department, departments on employees, dot department id equals departments dot again. Okay, so basically this is your left join query. Okay, so what left join will do, it will show you all the values in the left table. Okay, which is your employee here. Okay, so it will show you all the tables of the left join with the column, with the common columns from the right table. Okay, So left join will show you all the tables, okay, all the records from the left table and the match records from the right table, okay, and unmatched records from the left table will have null values, okay. So after running this, see, here is your answer, which is, this is your employee name, okay, John Doe, Jane Smith and Michael Johnson, okay. So it shows you all the names. Here we select only the names, right? So it will show you all the names, okay, employment name and department name, all the names of your left hand side, okay, and all the column names that are present in your both the tables, okay. So this is your answer for the left join query, okay, and this is your syntax. It just like it just in place of inner join you have to use your left join, okay. Now comes the right join query, okay. So basically right join is just the opposite of the left join. It will return all the records from the right table and the matched records from the left table, okay, and unmatched records from the right table will have nulls, okay. So now we'll select again, see, we'll do this part only, we'll copy this thing, okay, and just in the place of left join we're going to use right join, okay. So it will show you, yes. So after running this, it will show you the answer result. Okay, again the same, because it is showing you all the columns, all the common columns, okay, all the common columns as well as the right side. So there is only one common column, which is the names. So these are the names of your employees, okay. So these are the names of your employees, which is John Doe, Jane Smith and Michael Johnson, okay. So it will show you this. Now if we talk about that full join, now we'll talk about that full join query. So everything is going to be same. It just you have to use full join here, okay. You have to use just full join function here, okay. So after running you will see the result containing all the values, because here I've just select only the employee's name, so that's why only the employee's names IDs are coming, okay. Then comes about the cross join, okay. So yes, so if we write the cross join query, so it will be like this. Cross joins means the cross Cartesian product, okay. So it will return the Cartesian product of the two tables. So select employees dot employee name comma departments dot department names from employees. Cross join function you have to use here, then departments, okay. Yes, yes. So now this show you the Cartesian product. So this is your Cartesian product, okay, of your two tables, which is your employers and department, okay. So I think it's only showing you the employee's name. Just wait for a second. Yes. Yes, so basically it is showing you the Cartesian product. I think this online compiler only fetching the employer's ID. Okay, that's why it is only showing you that employer's ID. It is not showing you the department. But just I'm making it clear that this is showing cross join basically shows the Cartesian product of the two tables, meaning combining each row of the first table with all rows of the second table. Okay, so this compiler is combining only the employees table, okay, name. So this is your Cartesian product. Okay, that these three names is appearing three more times because this is your Cartesian product. So there were total three names, so three. So by Cartesian product your total answer is in the six values. Okay, so this is your Cartesian product, which is your cross join. Okay, now last join, if we talk about that last join, which is the self join, and its query is going to be select dot employee name as is your alias, means how you want. This gives the temporary name of your table. Okay, as employee 1 comma b dot employee name as employee 2 from employees a comma employees b. View. Okay, okay, then where condition. Okay, it says a dot department id is equal to b dot department id, and a dot employee id is not equal to b dot employee id. Okay, so this is your self join query. Okay, yeah, so after running this is your employee one. Okay, so it says that shows the employee one. See, basically it is showing you, just wait for a second. Oh yeah, so here is your table, rest table. Okay, so yes, so just basically self join is showing you the employee name as employee one. This is your employee name. Okay, employee one. As means by using the as keyword it will show you the temporary name of your table that you're going to use. It says that a dot employee name, a is your employees table. Okay, and b is also your employees table. So self join is the self join between a table. Okay, so means employees table is self joining between its table only. Okay, which is here it is producing as employee 1 employee name and second is employee 2. So where a department, where first employee table department id should be equal to second department id, second table department id, which is employee table only, and a dot employee id not be equal to the b dot employee id. Okay, their department id should be same but their employee id should not be same. Okay, so this is your self join query. So here is your result. John Doe and Michael Johnson is the answer, where department id is equal, okay, where department id is equal and employee id is not equal, okay, and this is your employee 2 id, where it is showing again that Michael Johnson and John Doe are two persons who is department id is equal but their employee id is different, okay. So basically I'll tell you again, this was all your joins, but by I missed this part, okay, so I'm going to explain you again. So basically these are your two tables which is you have to create for join. Join means to join. Basically, what is join? Okay, so basically joins are used to combine rows from two or more tables based on a related column between them. Okay, so there are several joins. So you know how to create a table. This is how you can create table and you can insert. Then we'll apply the joins part. First comes the inner join part. Okay, so basically inner join, what this will do, this will give you the columns. This will give you the values which are common in both the columns, okay. So it will give you the answer of the common columns from both the tables. So it says that select employees and employee name, okay, means select employee name from the employees table, select department name from the department table. From employees, inner join department means inner join these two tables please. And on employees dot department id and departments dot department id means on which condition you want to join this. On the employee department id should be equal to the department's department id, okay. So here is your first result, which is employee name John Doe, Jane Smith, Michael Johnson, okay. And here is your answer for the department name, which is HR, finance, HR, okay. So three employee these three employee names, department names are this: HR, finance. John Doe is first, is department ID is 1, so this is your HR. Jane Smith is 2, so this is your finance. Michael Johnson is 1, so this is your HR. Okay, HR, finance, HR. So this is your department name, okay, and this is your employee name, okay. So it shows you employee name, also the department name, okay, from the employees table, where the department id, see this match your department id, here department id is equal to this department id, so it shows you this common values, okay. Okay, so I hope inner join is very clear. Now comes to the left join part, okay. So left join, that I have told just right now, that left join give you the all the records of the left table plus all the column records of your second table, okay. So it will show you all the records of your left table and all the comments from the department from the second table. So left join query is selecting the employee name and department name. So here you see the answer, it will show you all the three names of the employee name, and in the department name it will show you the commons, okay. So commons are HR, finance and HR, okay. So these are the commons, so here is your answer. Now comes the right join. So right join, return it will return yes, so in the right join it will return you the all the tables from the right table, all the values from the right table, as well as all the common values from your left table, okay. So if you see here, it is showing you, see, yeah, so it is showing you the common values, okay, which is, see, it is showing you the three values, which is HR finance, okay. HR finance, okay. And it is showing you the respective common employer names, which is John Doe, Michael Johnson and Jane Smith, okay. So this is your right join query. Now comes on the full join query. So basically full join query will give you all the records of your both table, okay. It will give you all the records from the both table, whether they are matching or not, so it will give you all the records. So now we'll see, if we see the fourth answer, which is fully join, it will show you all the records, so all the names, okay. And it will also show you all the department names, see, all the department names are also there, okay. So yes, this is your fully outer join. Now if we talk about the cross join, so it basically cross join function is to cross product, is to show the Cartesian product of your table, okay. Means that this has to be multiplied with this and this, and this second is to multiply with this and this. So by doing the Cartesian product, you know the meaning of Cartesian product. So yes, by doing the Cartesian product, it will show you the result of the both the table. So here John Doe, Jane Smith, Michael Johnson, and its values are, see, HR, HR, HR. Okay, because these three are HR. Then comes the finance, finance, finance. So these are the Cartesian product. Okay, means we have to multiply this with the first HR. Okay, HR. Then again we have to multiply the John Doe with the finance part. Okay, because we have only two department name, which is HR and finance. Okay, again we Jane Smith have to be first multiply with HR. Okay, and then Jane Smith had to multiply with the finance step. Okay, so this is how the Cartesian product it will show you, this is how it will show you your Cartesian product. Okay, now comes the self join. See, self join is basically which is joining. Self join is basically that you join by your table only. Okay, joins a table to itself as it were to separate tables. Okay, you want to join your table itself, but you want to in a separate table. So for this you can use the join table, self join table. So here I'm using the employee name, a dot employee name as employee 1. This is my employee 1, and employee 2 is this. Okay, this is my second employee 2, and employees A and employees B. Okay, this is the self join from employees A and employees B, because this is common table which is employee. So this is the self join where a dot department id should be equal to b dot department id, and a dot employee id should not be equal to b dot employee id. Okay, so here is your result, which is Michael Johnson John 2 in the employee 2, and same the answer in the employee 1, which is John Doe and Michael Johnson. Okay, so here this was, so this is your result of your queries. Okay, and you know how to create an insert table, and these are the statement, these are the queries of the joins. Okay, so by using this you can join any table and in any form that you want. Okay, so yes, this was all your task 3 about the joins. Okay, so I hope this is clear now.